Hey everyone, I just want to do an example of how a before and after of putting accents of gel pens or jelly pens, whatever you want to call them, over colored pencil drawings. And that's like a typical thing that you'll see on Instagram all the time. And here it is. I use up my pencils very generously. These are actually replacements too from another set, the same set. I also have the 150 set, but I'm trying to get through what I have now and then eventually move on to my creme de la creme art supplies. And I'm going to put the Sakura pens over because I actually do like to add accents. And then I'm going to do some eyelashes. I might pause for that because just the camera work is kind of weird. I don't have a fancy setup. I'm just doing everything on my phone. So right here, I'm just going to do basic stuff like this is orange or relatively orange, more of a neon one. And since it's a complement of blue, I'm just going to put that in blue. So this guy's not actually blue. It's more like an apparition. Hold on. Sometimes you have to test it. And I kind of, this is like what I do. I feel like it just adds more texture when I do this. See? And then sometimes I make like bigger ones. This is not like, you know, Bob Ross stuff. I'm not a magician here. But I'm just doing what I like to do. And I've actually tried before, what do you call it? Doing the accents with the colored pencils. I don't know. It's just like looks better when it's, you know, just over. Plus, it's kind of like a ritual now. Like, I love doing it. Yep, we're doing it 3. So he's going to be transparent. Since he's transparent, I kind of want to have it this almost starry background. I want, you know, to have it on his face too. I'm going to do other stuff too on his hair. But I just want to do this. And these Jelly Roll pens aren't that, like if you're younger and you don't have money, yeah, it's expensive. Anything's expensive. Anything, if it's like $15, $14, like that's a lot of money. When I was 14, that was like a shitload of money. But when you get a little older, you have money, you know, you're doing what you do for making your bucks. Yeah, you know, it's not that bad. I actually got, this is its own, from its own set. I think it was called the Moon ones. These are the Moon ones. There's another set that's also opaque. I think they're called, I think something like Puff, like with a puff word in it. But I guess they're very thick ink that you could feel it, and people even draw on rocks, on walls, from what I would see. Because people are graffiti. Like, even in my college, people are like supposedly putting racist stuff on the walls, but they never catch them. It kind of makes me wonder if, you know, did it really happen or was it staged? I don't know. These days, I don't believe anything. I just hit my colored pencil, sorry. So see that it's not Picasso, you know, I'm not Rembrandt, but I like to draw. I've always liked doing this. When I was younger, I used to think that I was not someone that should get expensive art supplies because I thought, oh, it's only for really good people, and in the end, you just get what you want. This is what I want. Also, one time I said that to a guy. I said, like, oh, I don't want to get like nice micron pens. And then he said, why? And I said, because I feel like I'm not good enough. And then he said, well, then if that's the case, then you're never going to get them because you're just thinking that way. And then he went on a rant saying you should just buy the good art supplies and then just practice with those because that's what the professionals use. And I didn't really like this guy. And he was like kind of a douchebag, but what he said really stuck with me the rest of like my entire life. And this was probably 10 years ago. I think his name was like, I don't even want to say his name, but like, if he's out there, like, man, like, thank you, because like that's the reason why I get professional grade art supplies now. It's really because of that guy. He was a lot older. He was just a classmate. Was no boyfriend or nothing. And he drew really good. Like, my gosh. When I say really good, I mean like, I can't even describe it. Like, he did this big huge scene of a knight fighting a dragon with a castle and a volcano, and he did it all by hand, and he like was very technical with it and had like grids and did a lot of stuff from imagination. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm like, how do you get like that? And then he said another thing too, like, you have to practice, like, and it's true. It's crazy what you carry from life. Like, I didn't really like him, and I thought he was kind of, some of those full of it. But in the end, I think I personally think he's making a lot of money in what he's doing. Also, I think he had a tattoo of a girlfriend that he regretted. And I was like, everyone regrets. I know people who regret tattoos just because they get them with someone. I don't know, man. Some people just don't like tattoos. So this is like kind of like the first step. Like, I always kind of do this. And then I choose another color. And with this one, I think I'm going to go with yellow because this tone right here is more purple and blue. So on this side, I'm going to do more yellow, but I'm going to carry on the yellow right here too and throughout the drawing. So I'm really just mixing it up. Here we go, more dots. Again, this is not Picasso stuff. I'm just going to do one random little pointy star. Maybe another one. Yeah, I'm really happy that in the end, I do listen to some people. I a lot of times don't listen to anyone. I'm kind of one of those people when someone tells me to do something a lot, I'll do the exact opposite, or I'll like, I don't ask for advice. I'll just say that because, I'm someone that thinks like, I should never fucking listen to that person. Like, I'm that kind of person. And when I do give advice, I flat out tell people, like, I would not, like, you need to figure that out on your own, especially if it's a big, huge thing. And I stay the fuck away from, like, relationship questions. Like, I don't want to give people advice. Like, because to me, I think in my head, like, who knows? Maybe if those people are soulmates, like, who am I to judge, like, what they're doing with their lives, or, like, I'm not going to mess with that. It's crazy. It's a crazy world. Let's see. I think I might add a couple yellow stars here. Sorry, you guys hear my family. Big house. Huge house. Okay, there's some yellow here. And I put some on the nose. Okay, there we go. Now, what I'm gonna do is, since some of his hair is pink, that we're gonna do is pink. This one, it kind of messes with me, so I'm gonna practice. Also, be careful with these because they are freaking, they could run or smear. That's what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna pause it because my family, I think, is having a deep conversation right now, and I don't want, to spill beans. Okay, so the sun's kind of not showing it, and that's some of the lines I'm doing. I also want to say, like, I've tried scanning drawings with this kind of work on it, and a lot of the color from these gel pens I feel like reflect with the light and they don't show up. So in all this detail would end up just being white, not orange, yellow, or pink. It would just be white. And I really had a problem with that. And someone told me that I should put it on Photoshop and multiply it. So I'm gonna try that one of these days. I just don't know how that would work when the original document wouldn't have, or like the file wouldn't have any of that color picked up in first place, you know? So again, you know, I don't know. This is work. Again, just putting details. Sorry if I don't have a model hand. You know, we're not all born with model hands. I actually have a scar on my left hand. I got when I was 2 years old. It's a big, huge scar. Everyone always talks about it when they see it. But I kind of like it now because it's like indistinguishable from everyone else. So like if something were to happen to me and they had my hands there, provided they were still on my body, they would immediately go, oh yes, that's Priscilla, just off of that. I'm gonna do the eyes last because I don't know, I just have this thing with eyes and drawings. Like I love drawing them. So here we go. And I think I'm gonna put some white now. Here's white. I'm gonna just do a little practice on the, you know, the edge. And I'm just gonna kind of lightly outline it. Again, this is a brand that a lot of people don't like. This is Pentel. I don't know why. Like I'll see videos of people going, every drawing with every art supply I hate. And then it's like this a lot of times. Kind of wonder why though. And here we go. See how it just like pops? Like I just feel like it pops. Like I feel like it puts life to the drawing. I don't know, it just looks so pretty to me. I'm gonna do some hair outline. And I'm not gonna outline it every single part because then it almost looks like a sticker at that point. And I don't want that. I think gouache makes things look like a sticker and a lot of people don't like it, but I like that actually. I really do. So I'm gonna pause one more time. Maybe not, but I'm gonna pause right now. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back with the yellow and go into some parts of the hair. Again, it kind of puts this like reflection. It gives this like almost like a glassy look. I love it. It's just the details. Like it looks fine without it, but at the same time, just if something makes something a little better, like why not add it, you know? I think I might go back with white actually. This kind of feels like more of a white moment. Sorry again if I have an unattractive body. I'm just trying to. It's kind of hard, you know. I don't want to like move the thing around too much. Kind of moving myself around. If this were just me and I had no one around me, I was just spinning this like freaking ball. But I'm recording. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the eyebrows and I'm gonna put yellow. You might see a little detail white there. That's actually colored pencil. So that's there. But I will go again in white with this. And then I'm also going to do pink. Again, I kind of just... Hold on, I'm going to pause. Okay, And now with the eyes, I'm gonna put a little bit of the pink here. So it's kind of like the watermark. Sorry, someone's birthday today. I already said happy birthday then. Celebrated. Okay, so with this, I am actually gonna see if a lot of times this is like a hit or miss for me. But I'm gonna go in with eyelashes. You might see some already, but that's just dark blue. And there we go. It's just that these are kind of waxy, these drawings, and it's like hard. So you could see right here that I put eyelashes, and now I'm gonna go in with yellow because this is like the best part. Actually, I think I'm gonna voice over this. There's like so much talking outside. Like I said, I live in a huge community. It gets kind of crazy, but you know, get a bunch of people asking me, who are you talking to? And I go, oh yeah, like my friend. You know, I'm not gonna tell them, oh, I'm talking to a camera and I'm posting on YouTube, because then they'll like freaking hunt me down on YouTube and probably raid me and then expose details of life that shouldn't be exposed. Not secrets, but you know, like things where you live and stuff, names of people. You know, tell your mom I said hi, like that kind of stuff. And I don't know, see, like the eyes pop. I love that. I love that so much. So this is pretty much what I do. And I'm going to do a before and after picture. Okay, I'm not going to do before and after picture because I didn't really take a picture. But this is just it. And oh my gosh, I love it. So yeah, I am totally done. And I hope everyone has a good day. And so I wanted to say bye.